Okay, let's see how we're looking mic wise. I think we're alright. Hopefully. Man. Been so long since the last stream, I can't remember when that was. Alright. Oh shoot. Need my there we go. Hard to see chat and everything that way. Okay, try that. I wish I could get that window smaller. Doesn't want to go smaller than that. Oh well. Let's see what damage we can do today. And of course I would start 10 minutes late. Alright, let's see, we don't have a display. So, it needs to grab, which one is this one? This one? There we go. Weird. It was picking it before, and then it just crapped out. Okay. I think we're good there. Let's also get the volume switch to the headset right there. Yeah, let's try 40%. I think that should be fine. All right, there's the Butte we're driving today. The T660, 660. Did I say that right? T660 from Joster91 on Patreon. I don't think I linked it in the description, so I'll be sure to mention it throughout the drive. But it's a nice little piece of work. It's got good customizability and everything. So I think in here we've got, I think it's a Creech Bomb Cummins ISX. So let's see how that sounds here. Not bad, not bad. Of course, default horn. I don't think there's any horn options on this truck that I know of, but that's it right there. It's pretty nice. That is the biggest aero cab option. I think it's an 86. And what else? It does have, of course, the aero option on top, but I didn't go for that. This is just the base, not the base cabin, but the look of the base aero cab without the option on top for the aero piece. It does have the aero kit there on the back. I like the trim on this. It looks really modern. Of course, very aerodynamic. Nice rear bumper there too. Got some good fender options too. Although, if you get the side kit, the one that goes all the way to the rear fenders, it does kind of clip a little bit. So that needs to be looked at a little bit. And then It does come with some head racks, but the head racks clip through the trailer cables, the plate as well. So you got to watch out for that. The trailer cables, that's as far as they go. Can't really bring them out more, so they're stretched a little bit right there, but nonetheless working. Then we got Brewbuilt's Reefer box right there. Spread axle option. Went with Kenworth rims all the way around. Kenworth polished rims. These are Jasper's wheels. Jasper's wheel pack and tires. We have that all the way around. So it's a nice utility 4000 DX model. Diamond doors on both sides, and then chrome on the body. And then we went with the painted trim, chrome on top as well. Painted the arrow piece right there too. I always forget what that piece is called. Yeah, and the inside looks like that. I think it's for the most part, I want to say it's default SCS options in here, but we do have nice chrome gauges, a nice Eaton Fuller shifter, nice striker CB. Nice options for that as well. We've got the red option for that one. I think that's mostly it. So everything looks good. Oh, so right now, up in Jordan, Montana, we're at Hill Creek Heavy, custom site from ATS Expansion Mod. That's our pickup spot right there. We're gonna pick up some equipment, take it down. It's gonna be over 1,000 miles, so better strap in. Give me a second to expand my thing here, because my other app that's supposed to be showing me chat is not. So I need to fix that. There we go. Now I can see you. Just make sure our lights work before we get out of here. Although it's a little hard to see in the daytime. Alright, side flares work, high beams work, just in case. Of course, our markers, that's a LED mega pack from Hatreyu. Brake lights work, marker lights on the trailer work. Everything looks good there. Let's try the brakes. Yep, brakes work. Excellent. Hey, Green. Yeah, it's a nice truck. So the shifter I have here, I don't know if you can see it. I'll pop it off of the. So it's sitting on the. This is a G29 wheelbase. So to go along with it, I have the G-force shifter. So the attachment here, I'll pull it off and show you. This is what it looks like. So this part goes onto the. You screw off the top part of your G-force shifter, the ball basically, and then you this just sits on there, and this screws in and out. So this is the 18-speed shifter by itself right here, and then the extension just screws in like that. You just get it tight, as tight as it'll go. It does come loose a little bit with this shifter because this shifter is aftermarket. It's not the best out there. Planning to upgrade that soon, but yeah, you just bring it down here, just twist it until it sits, and you're good to go. Hey, Scar Wolf. Howdy back to you. Okay, so we'll probably have to stay in this view out here. Man, this is super annoying. So I'll explain what's going on with my mouse, why I have to keep it wired in a second, but we're gonna have to reverse back in the outside view because I don't want to do this from inside the cab, although that's usually how I do it anyway. But I'm actually gonna need to pull forward a bit here. Man, look at those those cables are stretched thin right now. Oh, I'm doing a horrible job. Just get it out like that, and then I'll take it on back again. Spread axle is giving me some difficulty right now. But it could just be me. Okay, not bad. Thought I had the option off to require you to stop the engine, but I guess not. Oh man, I forgot to change it to daytime. Oh well, I mean, we're gonna get a dose of both anyway. With JBX graphics, the nights don't last long. It's like you're in Alaska. All right, that started again. Wait. Brake should be out, I believe. Yeah, that's weird. We didn't hear the air evacuate on, from the outside, only the inside. Okay, I'm not too disappointed in the mirrors. It does look a little funky though, but yeah. Okay, so our lights should be on, I think. Yeah. Oop. What the heck? I'm gonna adjust the lights real quick. And then while I'm here, I'm gonna adjust the mirrors too. Let's get the convex mirrors out. Technically, they should be out a little bit more than that. You should just be able to see that your truck exists, but not see too much of it. Okay. All right, ready for a long drive out of here. Got 1102 miles. I'm gonna get rid of that GPS. We've already got 2. Got 1 on the dash and then 1 on our windshield, so we don't need 3 GPS models. At least I don't think we do.
Turn around when
possible. Hey Scar, yes I am. In fact, thank you for reminding me. We should have our hazards on while we're here. Hate to leave the lovely Jordan, Montana, but we will be headed out. I believe down to, is it Kansas we're going? I think it is. Also, sorry for if the audio is too loud. I need to possibly adjust that. Let's put it down to about 20. Yeah, let's leave it at 20. This engine is loud. I can hear it. I feel like I ask this of every stream that I do, but if you guys don't mind, let me know how the audio sounds. Because it's been a minute since I've streamed, so I want to make sure that it sounds good. Make sure I get the settings all dialed in, that way I only have to change it once, if so. Alright, I'm going to trust that no traffic's coming that way. And we'll get our hazards off here. Very nice. Well, I'm pretty pumped. Hopefully you guys are too. Got a nice run here. See some nice scenery along the way, and I'll try to watch my speed. Make Hell Creek Trucking happy. Oh, nice. Yeah, mine has the CB option as well. I don't know if you can. I don't know if you can see that far into my my Wheelcam right here, but I actually have the CB, the radio itself, sitting right over here in the corner. It's like right behind my cup of coffee over there. So I just have it detached because the way my desk is, I need to have the keyboard like right in front of me, and so with it being here, the CB radio just didn't fit. So I'm planning to get a what do you call it? Like a moving stand on wheels, kind of like a laptop stand. I'll keep it here on my left side, and that's where I'll put the keyboard. That way I can have my desk room back. You know how that goes. You always run out of room. Never feel like you have enough room.
Go straight.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I didn't know if you could see that far, but yeah, it's I need to slow down for sure through here. I haven't gotten to actually test it yet, the CB part, but the buttons themselves work good, so I got a heck of a deal on it too. Got it. I usually buy most stuff used. It's kind of, I try to get the best, you know, price that I can. That way I can afford even more things that I don't need. I gotta slow up here. What's going on? Very curious. Oh, okay. I think it's a... Well, no. The train guard rails aren't down. I don't know what we're stopped here for. I guess we'll see. Let's see. Do we have a functioning information display is the question. We do. Okay, let's see. Cruise speed, trip economy, trip distance, trip fuel, water temp, oil temp. Cool. And the clock. All right. Let's stay with trip distance. How about that? That way we can see. Yeah, that looks good to me. All right, train's gone. Should be fine now.
Keep right. After 50 yards, go straight.
All right, we can do that. Oh, we just missed the light too. Shoot. I knew I should have gone with a lower sun shield. Makes it hard to see the traffic lights. Kind of have to duck below it a little bit. But oh well, it is what it is. Just waiting for that green. There's a lot of truckers on the road today. Look at that. They're all driving box trailers along with us, but ours is nicer. So yeah, just to restate, if anybody's curious, the truck itself, it's the T660 from Joster91. You can find him on Patreon as well as Facebook. And then the Reefer we got back there is Brewbuilt Reefer. You can Google that, I'm sure. Find it. But it's the 2024 Utility 4000DX model. So if anybody's on the fence about it, I can recommend it strongly. Oh, no. Shoot. I always do that. I always turn too early. Dang it. That's an issue of mine. That's embarrassing. Okay, nothing to see here. Just get just get back to where we were. All right, there's nobody behind me, so I'm gonna just proceed out of here. We got a green light. All right. What an idiot. Here's where we turn.
After 50 yards, turn left.
Nobody told me. Yikes. I gotta keep better track of my GPS here. Okay, let's see. Your goal is to get 2 more monitors. You got yours from Sim Panels on the site. Oh, cool. Yeah, I like it. It's a nice nice box. I was about to say button box. It's a nice button box for sure. I like the light controls on it too. God, I can't see my light. The downside of what do you call it? Having a sun shield that goes too low. Well, we get to show off the truck and trailer at least. Oh. I don't know who can drive in this exterior view. It's hard. Green light. Cool. See if we have a Jake on here. Nice. That's a nice Jake. I like it. All right, back inside. Nice and smooth. Oh, what's our speed here? 25. I seriously want to get more monitors too. I'm weary about it though because I'm already running 4 monitors on this computer. Oh, here's our turn. Whoops, 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 whoops. It snuck up on me. I think once we get it out of Montana, we'll hit the interstate. Cover more miles that way because we're stopping and going a lot. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I have. So currently I'm at the desk where I, can drive, but on the opposite side of this desk, right behind this monitor, is my main desk where I work. So I've got 2 monitors going over there, and then 2 right here. I've got basically the main screen monitor where I can see the game, and then a smaller monitor just above this one, where I can see chat and everything. So I'm probably, I think, at the max that I'd like to go, because I can still, I can run 4 monitors. Wow, okay, dude, you're just going for it. Nice. Don't mind us being here. I can still have everything running smooth the way I need it. No, I don't have to worry about going beyond the capabilities of the graphics card and whatnot, so I'm pretty happy with the way it is. Probably keep it like that for a little while. And by the way, if you can't already tell, we got working interior lights right there. And I think those are mapped to the beacon, so if I turn the beacon off... Oh, never mind. Okay, I guess they're on all the time. So those are beacons. Well, cool. So we don't have to worry about turning the interior lights on and off. That works for me. Oh yeah, so the deal with my mouse is So I initially bought this mouse back when I was playing a lot of first-person shooters. Because you know, it's a real competitive market as far as gaming mice for FPS games. So I went with one that's it has a honeycomb design, which makes it super light. I think the weight is only 69 grams. So you get real down, you know, super into the, you know, little minute details of your gaming mice. So this was at least the lightest one that I could find that wasn't incredibly small, because I have somewhat big hands, or long fingers, I guess I should say. So it was a nice deal on a, you know, a mouse that performed well and was super light. Well, the other day, I'd say probably last week or something, the battery inside just stopped working. I don't know why. All I did was transfer it from that desk over there to this desk when I was gonna drive, I think, for a bit in ATS. Moved the mouse over here, and all of a sudden there was nothing on the screen anymore. And of course it's wireless, so I plugged it in and it worked, you know. So I was like, man, I guess it's dead, but I just charged it, because normally I can go a week and a half before I have to charge it again, and it had only been 4 days since I charged it last. So then I let it sit for a little bit, plugged in, and then unplugged it, and then same thing. No signal, no cursor on the screen. So I'm like, oh man. So reinstalled the mouse software from Glorious is the name of the brand, and it's a Model O. So it's a Glorious Model O mouse. Reinstalled that, did a firmware update on it, but no luck there. Same issue. Oh, geez, Louise, what is this? Hold on. Okay, I was about to say, is that an issue with something on the? Oh my gosh, it must be on the interior. Oh, no, even out here too. Wow. You know what? I saw this the other day, and I'm glad that it showed up, because I was wondering where this was. Oh, that's bad. Look at that. Jeez, Louise. I gave somebody a seizure. So now it's behind us, and it's not in. It didn't follow us into the cab again. What in tarnation? Okay, now it's gone. Man, that's okay. Oh no, it's back. So it's only in certain areas of the map, I guess. Now it's gone. Wow, that is weird. Now it's gone. Hopefully it doesn't come back. Man, I got that the other day driving through Kansas, which is actually where we're going, so I hope it doesn't occur again. And it was pink. So it was like, it was some bad something asset or something somewhere. Weird stuff, dude. Alright, gets up to 30 miles an hour here. Here we go. Oof. Weird stuff, man. Let's see. Okay, main monitor. You have a okay. So LG 144. So your second one is for Twitch and chat. Nice. That makes sense. I mean, really, you only need two. I mean, I see people, you know, have insane monitor setups, and I guess if you have a dedicated PC for that, but since I use mine for, you know, everything, I kind of have to, oh, did we miss the turn? Oh no, here it is. I have to use mine sparingly, so I kind of split it up. 2 monitors for gaming, 2 for work at the other main location. Oh, passed it up. I thought it was over here. Or wait. Yeah, okay, no, we do go through that way. Alright. There's somebody behind us, but I think they're exiting. Anyway, I'm gonna try to not run them down here. Alright, see what we're weighed at here. By the way, I think we're carrying tires. I'm pretty sure. Alright, 75.2. Man, the truck's behaving like it's 100,000 pounds or something. Kind of slow. You got to really give it some juice for it to start moving on you, which I think is actually pretty unrealistic. I don't think you should ever need to pull the throttle as much to get it moving, especially with the once you're loaded down and weighted down.
100 yards, turn right.
I think that's a flaw of the game, actually, that's been
Turn right.
scrutinized before, that you shouldn't need to gas it as much to get it moving. But nonetheless, all right, so check it out. So we're, you know, I'll start in low here, our very first gear, and I'll just tell you as I'm going along. So I got, you know, full pressure on the clutch and the brake. Off the brake now. Accelerating, 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 accelerating. Now it's full. That's how much throttle I had to give it. And pretty much each time up until I get to fourth gear here, like I'm skipping gears right now. So at that point it's already at 1,000 RPMs, but between low and 2, when I skip 1, the whole time I'm having to gas it like all the way down, pedal to the metal, to get it rolling. So it's I don't know, it's a weird thing. You shouldn't need to give it that much juice to get it to take off. Especially considering I've got a 600 horsepower engine in here, so
50 yards, turn right.
that is it's a bit unrealistic.
Turn right.
I'm gonna have to turn my high beams on. Possibly. Hard to see out here with no lights. Alright, I'm gonna catch up on chat here real quick. Hey Chad, how's it going, man? Oh yeah, dude, that Henry is properly screwed up, man. I've been having a whale of a time fixing it. Okay, yeah, so you get that one driving in Utah. Yeah. Utah issue. Interesting. So I don't have Alaska in this profile for sure. I've got ATS expansion in the cargo. That's it. So no idea where that text. I'm like flashing you guys. Sorry. No idea where that weird texture thing's coming from. I have to keep track of my high beams here. I was completely blinding those guys. Yeah, so, okay, yeah, definitely not your graphics card. Yeah, it's a weird thing. And I do remember when that happened with Alaska, North of the Future, real bad textures. So not only did you get like that stupid flashing stuff, you also got pink textures in some of the snowy cap mountains in Utah. Let's see, even I think I even saw that in California. Until they fixed it. So it's fixed now, it should be. But yeah, if you had Alaska in your profile, and also the road connector, the Canada to Alaska road connector, ProMods connector, you also got pink stuff. Those cotton candy textures in weird random spots. So it's like it did something to the snow and the mountains, from what I remember. I guess so now apparently Utah has some bad stuff going on in there. Also, you can probably barely tell, but I have Zmod's physics mod in here. That's why you're seeing a little bit of cabin shake. I pretty much got it dialed in where I like it, where it's comfortable. I don't want too much shake. I still want to retain some stability natively, but also give it at least some kind of natural feel. So you can see right there where we're kind of bouncing a little bit. That's kind of where I like it. I like that middle ground. right there. Where it's not overkill, because I don't want to make anybody sick. Have too much motion. But at the same time, I do want to take advantage of the nice stuff you get with this mod. I think the trailer stiffness and everything, I did turn down a little bit. I didn't turn it all the way down to the levels that Zmod's in the manual says to, but for the most part, I did turn it down, because the trailer you're not seeing too much, like, and of course that's going to be where most of the stability is compromised. The trailer. I guess also it depends on how you have your axles set up. But yeah, I felt all right doing it for the trailer. I also need to kind of see what people's take is on the RPMs. RPM drops and recovers when you have the physics mod in. From what I've seen, it hasn't changed too much that I could see, but maybe others who are more observant and know what they're looking for can tell me. All right, we're going left here through Gillette. All right, we're good. Just gonna kind of roll through it here. Probably start seeing some sunlight creeping in at about 2:30 or 3 a.m. Maybe 3:30 in game time. That's thanks to JBX. The nights are quick. So for anybody curious, I also run Snowy Moon, the latest version. It still works, but for me I get crash to desktop whenever I try to tailor any of the options. So I got Snowy Moon dialed in pretty much where I want it. I don't have it mess with the brightness or anything. Of course, I don't have motion blur on. I've got the sharpening at level 2. That's probably about it. I don't use the DLSS option either, so it's pretty straightforward there, but I got it locked in where I like it. Inside of the cabin looks nice and sharp, but smooth at the same time. Signs and billboards and everything too. I've also got my reflections turned up in the config, so you'll see more reflections than you would with the default setting. A livestock trailer going by. Especially when it's raining. I like that. With the reflections upped the way I have it, you get a nice shiny reflections with the rain. Nice detail. It's Gillette discovered. Run 30 here. Not seeing anything about the scale, so I'm guessing we're good to just pass through. There's the interstate. I knew we'd get there at some point. we'll get some good coverage of our miles there on the interstate. So, oh, and I missed the sign. I was going to see what interstate it is that we're approaching here. Okay, I'm curious. If I shut off the engine, does our CB also turn off? No. Okay. So I'm guessing as long as your truck electricity is on, your CB stays on. Okay, interesting. 'Cause I've seen in some truck models they have, and I think it depends on what shader you have it in, set to in Blender. Oh, here's the sign right here. Okay, so it's the 80, right? 90. Yeah. Okay. Cool. So it's 90 east, I think. To, what does the sign say? Oh man, I couldn't even read that. It's too dark. Yeah, so it depends in Blender if you have the shader set to, I think a generic lamp. It won't stay on unless your, what do you call it? I guess unless your truck electricity is turned on. That's my assumption. Like, so there's a truck out there. If anybody ever got the beta version of the W9 by Blades or Ziggy, as he's also known, the truck was never finished, but I guess one kind of neat detail is that the switches and the toggle switches on your dash are using a lamp shader. So those, the diamond covers on those switch toggles are actually lamp shaders. So when you first start the truck, I think it, I need to actually verify this, whether or not they're on as soon as your electricity comes on, or if they stay off until you actually toggle the light system when the truck's on. At least the parking lights. Those lights on the toggle switches also turn on, but not until you do that, which is a kind of cool detail. So ATS lets you kind of choose that stuff, which is cool. Look at all them trucks. Tankers. Oh no, car hauler too. Nice. Man, that kind of stinks. We weren't on the interstate, but for 5 miles. Let me actually, I'm gonna just a hair turn down this music here. I'll probably put it at, come on, work with me here. Leave it at 3%. There we go. Okay, sorry for the interruption. I'm sitting here at this green light. I'm sure the people behind me are upset. Well, unfortunately for this truck, we don't have many transmission options. We pretty much only have 2. When you're loading it up in the shop,
Go straight.
the truck dealer rather, you're gonna notice that you only have the 2 default 18-speed with the 3.2 differential options. That's about it. So either the developer or somebody else out there needs to make this compatible with the real transmissions mod out there. I don't know how involved that would be.
Go straight.
I think you just edit the def, so I don't think it's that much work, but it would be cool. But anyway, I mean, this is a transmission I've driven so many, like hundreds of times,
Keep right.
and just other default trucks that don't have much. So, you know, I'm comfortable in it with the 3.25 or whatever it is. But we do have a retarder for this transmission, so that helps at least. Turn my brights on again here. Where this guy goes. There we go. See if anybody's coming up over that hill. No. Okay. We're fine for a minute or so. Oh. There we go. Yep. Gotcha, bud. Flashing me to let me know my lights were on. See, there you go, what'd I tell you? So it's only 2:48, 2 going on 3 a.m. and we're already getting the sky changing colors. Next to good old JBX. See, normally if I had my stability turned further down, that taking that turn at how fast I was going, what was it, like 60? Would be a lot harder. So I really don't want it to be too overkill, you know, the stability part. I want it to be still where I have a lot of control, because I definitely don't want to flip. I don't need no help flipping these trucks. I need help to keep me stable is what I need.
Go straight.
I guess the sunrise will be behind us. Man, so many speed limit changes. We were down to 50, which is what I changed to, and then it crawled back up to 70 and then back down to 50. Oh, down to 30. Right.
Keep right. After 50 yards, turn right.
To Interstate 25, so we're going to Cheyenne. Okay, I think they're stopped there, so we'll go and take the right on red here. Yeah, we're good. Definitely don't mind this truck. It's pretty cool. It's kind of like, you know, there's nothing like super fancy to it, but it is nice. I do like the this cabin, the aero cab option. I guess I could actually show it off a little bit more. If we get to where we kind of stop here, I can do that. But considering that you can get it on Joster's Patreon, it's $7 is what it'll put you at. So if you've got it to spare, $7 a month, that is, if you're not familiar with how Patreon works. All right, you can let us in. All right. Oh, we came in, regardless. Well, okay. I was hoping that we could get to a stop, or I could show it off more, but okay. I'll try. Let's see if I can do it without crashing here. Okay, so you got the inside. This is an interior red. That's the modern variant look, whatever you want to call it. Oh, it looks like there's a little bit of a gap right there in the chops, but on this side, no, not noticeably anyway. Interesting. We do have a roof window here. Can show you in a second. We can okay. There you go. Nice little roof window. Of course, I'm all over the road trying to do this. There's the back sleeper. So you have options for the that window. That you can either have that window with plastic trim, chrome trim, painted, I think, as well, or you can just have it with no window if you prefer that. I like the window options myself, but yeah, it's not terrible. Of course, basic interior. I think it just uses the SES interior for the most part, I'm pretty sure. So the big highlights are the cabs, I think. The cabs have nice options, really nice chrome. I like the way it's all baked pretty smooth. What else? Oh, the wood dash is decent. It's got quite a number of options there. You can get the diamond dash plate. There's a couple options actually for diamond dash plate. The wood grain is like 3 or 4 options. Carbon as well. So you get some nice options there for the dash plate. I've seen some trucks use some lousy resolution images and textures for the dash plate, so these are real high quality, and it's especially noticeable on the wood grain because there's so many little caveats in there. So to make it look nice, you got to really use a high quality image, and some modders get lazy with that, so this one did that right, in my opinion. Oh, there we got car there, so can't swap lanes here. There we go. Hey there, thanks for asking. Favorite truck to drive? Let's see. I get asked it quite a bit, actually. I think the one that's holding its spot currently, and it's been held there for a while, is the Ruda 362. Because I'm a sucker for cab overs. Yeah, I think that's the #1 spot. It's been the #1 spot for a while, ever since I got it a couple of years ago. But probably some close seconds would be, let's see, FLX is up there. What else? KSW's 9300 International, and maybe that's probably where I'm at, actually. So the close second would be either the FLX or KSW's 9300. Can't think of too many others at the moment. There's plenty out there, though. That's for sure. Some purchases that I do regret. I think there's oh man, dude, I even turned that down too. I turned the detour probability all the way down to like 7%, and it still always seems to detour on the exact exit that I need every time. Oh, this is tight. Oh, we're gonna take that pull out. Yep, I knew it. No way we had the room for that. It's way too tight. Well, I'm okay. Well, I guess we didn't really take it out, but it just kind of made us wobble a little bit. Nah, there's just no way we're clearing that corner. Not with a long chassis and a long trailer. No way. This is a 48 footer, I think, trailer, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, there are some fantastic modders out there. Moisa Mods has a really great W9, actually several variants of a W9, but the W900A is probably my favorite at the moment. Selenik, he's got a nice GMC mod, actually two. Some other modders have just add-ons, which Moisa's got a T800 add-on for the SCS W9 that I know of. And sometimes the add-ons can be just as good too. As far as like trucks built from scratch, yeah, Ruda's got a real nice portfolio of mods there. KSW also, I do like his stuff a lot, but there's, yeah, I guess there's not really ever a truck that doesn't have any issues, 0 issues. I think FLX actually comes pretty close to being a perfect truck with no issues, but KSW's trucks do have some issues. As far as, and when I say issues, I mean minor stuff like parts not lining up, or, you know, parts that should be, that when you select them, they should cancel out other parts. That way they don't clip each other or interfere with each other. But, you know, it's little details like that that are important, yes, but it's not like huge game breaking or anything, you know. Yeah, so I guess the biggest gripe with Ruda's trucks right now are the screwed up XMLs that make the the paint jobs break, skins break. I was actually really surprised when I grabbed the latest update for the Highway Killer, the W9, that the 100th anniversary skin that comes with it actually works. So I don't know how you explain that, but you have a truck mod and you supply skins with it. And some work, some don't. So of course that tells you something right there, that your own skins that you supply with your truck don't work. But the bigger issue for the most part is that community skins that, you know, customers or other people out there in the ATS community devote time to making don't work because your truck mod or your XML is just bad. So I don't know how you explain that, but that's been a big cause for frustration lately with Ruta's stuff. Let's see. Dom's has a nice 379 out there as well. Perfect template to go along with it. So making skins for it is a breeze. Same thing with the FLX. I guess I'm just not a huge fan of the interior on Dom's 379. That would be my gripe. Not that it's not done well. It is done well. I'm not crazy about digital gauges much. Yeah, I don't know, but that's a minor thing. Purely preference on that one, so. This feels like Nebraska, I think. I think we're in Nebraska now. Which would make sense, because we're going down to Kansas, I think. Emporia? If I remember correctly. Yeah, sign said North Platte is coming up, so yeah, cool. And don't get me wrong, just because I'm driving a T660 doesn't mean that I don't like the classic trucks. I love the classic trucks. So the FLX 359 is definitely one towards the top of the list. What other ones are out there? So we do have some older ones like the K100E cab over. We have an FL86 mod that's out there. Plenty of classics out there. Of course, 362. There's some other good international models out there too that are considered classic nowadays. That are fun. Those are fun to drive too in ATS. For the most part, I'm a cab over guy, but I do drive a lot of, you know, regular trucks on the channel. Just to, I guess my goal is to like share mods that I think are cool. Yeah, is that as much as I appreciate SES trucks, I'm a sucker for customization. So I love to have different options just to keep stuff fresh, because there's only so many times you can drive the same thing over and over. And maybe I shouldn't speak for everybody, but me personally, I get like that. I get bored easily. So I can't just drive the same truck a lot. So that should tell you something, actually, that my 362 being my favorite truck, of course, I would drive it a lot more. It's probably got close to 70 or 80,000 miles on it. Although that is split from different profiles, because with making content for ATS, and then also, you know, when updates to the game come along, you kind of have to work on your profile so that stuff doesn't break. So it's kind of combined. Aggregate miles put on that truck would be about 70 or 80,000. wonder actually how big of a truck mod it would be if you had like if you had a single truck, like let's say something kind of basic like the W9 or a 379, something like that, where you could tailor every single option, you know, in your interior, like because they already have it where you can change stuff like the gauge trim or your switches. The FLX also has where you can enable or take out a ignition switch, stuff like that. And then trucks like this one also have where you can change that plate right there. As you can see, I got a diamond plate on the glove box, so you can tailor stuff like that too. But what if there was a truck out? Oh, and that's the other thing too that's cool with KSW trucks. The 352 or the 9300 all have this. You can even change the interior, the options for your sun visors. So your sun visors, the fabric around the armrest, the curtain color, seatbelt color, all of that can be tailored and changeable. And then some also even have the door handles or the armrest covers on the doors. And then of course you can see like the upholstery, the fabric on the door is also changeable too. But what if there was a truck mod out there where you could even change the wiper options to give you different wipers that could do different patterns? And how about also, oh, and then this truck also has where you can change, you can't see it now because it's a little dark where we're at with relation to the sun, but the air vents on the inside here on our dash also are changeable too, from plastic or chrome. So you could do that. What if you could also even change the arms for the blinker and the wipers too? And then of course you could also change whether you want digital gauges or physical gauges. Some trucks can do that too. So we're just talking about like a gargantuan combination, like a amalgamation of just every truck option out there that some people have done separately, all into one. That would be nuts. Okay, before I think we were 75.2. Now we're 74.7. Cool. And we've burned through quite a bit of fuel, so. But we do have enough to make it. So I went with large tanks, fortunately. Back on the highway here. Alright, up to 75. Hopefully I don't crash here. I'm going to be a bit distracted at the moment. Get some messages on my phone here. I gotta check. So if you see me looking down, that's why. Oy. Main thing is not to crash. You know what? I guess I could always take on that dream myself. I've got some truck models I'm kind of sitting on to one day in game. I have like just kind of getting set up in Blender at the moment. I just don't know if like that would be overload. Like somebody would have to go into purchasing this mod with full awareness that everything in it is going to be customizable. So it's going to be quite a large mod. I have no idea what that would even do to your FPS as well. That could be overwhelming. I'm just imagining like, you know, different seats, different upholstery, carpet, whether or not you want a window on your side passenger door, the color of the door handles, armrest, of course your toggle switches, maybe the covers for your buttons, like all their other buttons, the trailer and truck brakes, even the covers for your AC controls, a changeable selectable wheelbase, and the arms as well, like I mentioned, for the wipers or the blinkers. The door handles, of course, window chops, upholstery for the top. The holes up there for your dash or your CB or your if you have another GPS system. Man, you can get carried away. There's so much stuff you could do. That's like crazy. And you would need to render textures for everything, so like that's just a crazy amount of customizability, but also all the textures you'd have to render and put in your mod, so that stuff would add up. Although what also does make a difference is the resolution of your textures. So you definitely don't want to render your textures higher than you need to. So like let's say like a dash plate image, a wood grain dash plate image shouldn't be larger than like 4096 pixels squared. But maybe your Chrome would be rendered at 4K or even 8K if you're feeling really generous for the exterior, like your exterior bumpers or exhaust, maybe if you really want that to be real detailed, or even the regular metal textures for the cabin itself could be rendered higher. But other options like even your fenders or other stuff like that wouldn't have to be rendered super high resolution. So you'd save some space and some FPS work there, but yeah, that'd be nuts. I need to get back to working on my Fleet Star. I got an International Fleet Star Classic model that I've been working on trying to get ready for try it in game and see how it works. That's gonna be a fun one if I can ever get that done. Let's see. Good to go here. My question is, did we reach Kansas yet? This feels like it could be Nebraska or Kansas, I think. Aw, dude, getting these textures again. Dang it. Maybe it's Kansas. Just judging by that, because I got that last time I was in Kansas. Okay, it's gone now. Cool plane out there. Feeling the speed's going to change at some point here. Oh. Is that a wreck over there? It looked like that car was backing up. I could have seen it wrong, but... There's Kansas. All right. We've made it. Yeah, those flipping out textures was a nice welcome. That's crazy. I don't know what could be causing that. I mean, it's got to be something with the map, I would think, because it's only in certain areas, so it's not like it's a... At least I wouldn't peg it on, you know, on like Snowy Moon or JBX. Kind of curious about that. I know some of you guys in the chat had mentioned you had also seen that before. So, can't really isolate it to like a certain mod, I don't think. Would be my guess. Maybe it's just a bad sector or some kind of map texture that's... man, I think we've had to hit every single scale. Alright, we'll make them happy. You know, they like to make sure that our inspection is done right. Alright, 74.5. You know what, let me actually... I'm gonna pull up right next to this guy real quick, throw the hazards on. I got people trying to get a hold of me real quick. Let's respond to that quickly. Apologies for that interruption. Alright, let's see here. Let's see. One more. Okay, very good. Apologies for that. Brake out and get those annoying hazards off. Blinkers are definitely loud in this truck, for sure. Alright, good to merge. Oh man, this dude needs to get out of the slow lane. Alright, come on, man. I'm giving you room. You gotta get in the outside lane. That guy's holding up two cars back here. Going slow. Needs to be in my lane. I would flash him with the lights, but he doesn't seem like he's gonna listen. Okay, well, he picked back up anyway. There you go. There you go. That's where he should be. Not in the inside lane like a fool. Man, all this talking about the 362 is making me want to pull it back out of the garage. Gotta go back and do some more loads on it. Man, I just wish that those XMLs were working, because Ruta's trucks are so fun to skin, do paint jobs for. But, you know, it's pointless when XMLs don't work, so you go through all that time to put a skin together and it's not even gonna work as it should, so, you know, like, what do? Can't really do anything about it. And countless people, dozens of people, if not hundreds, have brought it up to Ruta's attention. So I don't know when, if at all, that issue is going to get fixed, where skins will work again, but hopefully soon. Go ahead and pass this guy real quick. Oh, he was getting off anyway. Good timing. right, we're on the last stretch here. 60 miles left. From my perspective, I'm 60 miles away from paycheck and lunch. Train there. I think did I put back the long, I think I did. The longer trains mod? Extended trains, whatever it's called. Pretty sure I did. Popo got somebody. Oh, look at that. Did you see the weird textures on those lights? Maybe that's what we're kind of dealing with here. Maybe in one of these recent game updates, I don't know. Either they messed with something that messed with the textures, or they messed with the textures themselves. That was interesting. We saw those white boxes on the on that police car just now. Whereas it's supposed to be just a regular light. Lamp, whatever you call it. Texture. Something definitely broke. And I think it was SES that did it. There's Emporia. Okay, we got to get over to the right and slow down. See when I can. Where can I sneak in? Okay, I'm going to start inching over to this lane. All right, cool. He slowed down for us. Thank you. Much appreciated. Okay. Service station there. Oh, Kenworth dealer. Cool.
After 100 yards, turn left.
All right. Let's see. Right here, I think. Right? Ellie Max. I believe. Nice.
Reached your destination.
Cool deal. All right. So our drop-off should be right there. I see it. Oh, man. Look at this. What a deal this is going to be. Oh, good Lord. Right in between these guys. Wow. Okay. Well, that's going to be fun. This one I'm definitely going to do from the outside. And also kind of work to give you guys a chance to see the outside. Hey, Shababa. Hopefully I say that right. If not, I apologize. Yeah, so we're going to actually see the outside right here. There you go. So that's Brewbuilt's utility, 4000. And spread axle with a T660 aero cab right there. Yeah, so that's what we had today. So we're on the last stretch here. We're going to back it up. And go get some lunch. This guy's a little tricky because it starts to want to turn and then it doesn't. I think we actually did okay. Perhaps. Maybe overkill, but we'll straighten back out as needed. Yeah, overcooked it just a little bit. So let's go to the right, straighten it out like this. And then we'll correct it back to the left a bit, just enough like that. And we'll take it straight back the rest of the way. Okay, not bad at all. The brake in there, we'll stop the engine. Fantastic. How about that? Beautiful truck. Looks good. I like the chrome work on it. The grill options are nice as well. I like those badges. Skins that come with it obviously work pretty good. As I mentioned, I didn't put the option up top, but those lights kind of go over the window too. That's a big of a problem. But got nice chrome trim around the windows on the top. Yeah, so far everything looks pretty good. I like it. Nice trailer too. Can't forget to shout that out. Brewbuilt trailer. Got the chrome body, diamond front body, and then the diamond doors on the back. So that's pretty much it. And we got here today. Oh, it wasn't tires. It was empty pallets. Duh. No wonder we weren't as heavy. Cool. Nice XP from that. So that was 11:08. Nearly 23 hours, 151 gallons. So I think we have actually 200 gallon tanks because it looks like we're about 3/4 there. 3/4 empty. So that's that, man. That's good. Good with me. Nice paycheck too. Awesome. Yeah, really nice truck. So just for other background information, other mods that I use, ATS expansion, is where we picked up, that's a Hell Creek Heavy site, part of the mod. JBX for graphics, also Snowy Moon. Of course, tons of other mods, trailer mods. The lights on the truck, on the side flares here, that's Hetreu's LED Mega Pack. For lights, we got Jasper's wheels and rims on there. So you got the polished Goodyear tires. I think pretty much all the way around is what I went with there. Let's see. That's probably about that. And then of course the engine comes with the truck. It's Creechbaum's ISX Cummins engine. Tons of other options. Or mods rather that I use, but that don't apply to the truck or trailer. Of course, you run all kinds of trucks and trailers, and they come with their own open defs and lights packs and stuff like that. So, tons of other stuff in there too. It's probably pushing 80 mods. So, yeah, that's a big collection there. Yeah. So also shout out the Discord servers in case you're interested in joining Hell Creek Trucking. The logo is done by Pupz. Did a great job on that. You can see the logo just above the Wheelcam right over here in this corner. The other is ATS Expansion Discord. Links to both are in the description if you're interested in joining either one. It's full of plenty of people who are willing to help you with any questions you have about the game, mods, paint jobs, etc. What else? Am I missing anything else here? ATSexpansion.com. Check that out too if you don't already have the mod, or if you just want to go and see nice screenshots, videos, and helpful information about the mod. Also a nice central place to get the download links, either from Mega or Trucky. The cargo add-on, that's also important, will give you loads for modded trailers such as this one, Brewbuilt, for the ATS expansion sites, as well as Alaska North to the Future. So Pupz was kind enough to also include Alaska in his cargo add-on. So definitely check those mods out for sure. And then as far as gear, I mentioned the shifter. That's the shifter extension comes from T660.com, and then the 18-speed physical shifter is aftermarket on Amazon. You can find that, I'm sure. G29 Logitech wheelbase and pedals. The wheel is a Forever Sharp 14-inch billet muscle wheel. Got carbon vinyl and it's a 5-spoke option. What else? They got the sim panel button box. And then for the IR tracking, that's GrassMonkey simulations. It's a 240 hertz wireless tracker for the head movement. Gives you nice head movement inside the cab too. Oh, also forgot to kind of show this one off a little bit. This one. That's a pivotable roof cam. So you can see, I'm turning my head and that turns that pivots the roof cam. So you can get nice footage here, especially if you're going like through real scenic areas. And it gives a real nice FOV for just checking out scenery and stuff while you're driving. So that's definitely cool to have too. So just pimping that out for anybody interested. All right. Oh, nice of you to join us from Pakistan. That's cool. So my country is USA. I'm in the state of Texas. That's why I have so much pride for these Texas sites in chess expansion. So I think that's everything I wanted to pimp out. Y'all have a good rest of your day. I'm off to continue my work for the day and also grab some lunch. So got my hands full there, but also looking forward to eating very much. So anyways, go ahead and pause the game here. I'm going to sign off for today. Thanks everybody for joining, for chatting in. We'll catch you guys next time, the next video, the next stream. Hopefully I can do it more regularly going forward. So, yep, everybody, thanks for tuning in. Have a good rest of your day. Be safe.